Sunday Night Football just wrapped up, so let's recap all the games that happened today. So sit back and let's get into it. We start off in the early morning in London, the Bears taking down the Jaguars. Caleb Williams had another strong game today, throwing for 4 touchdowns. 2 of them in which going to Keenan Allen. It's great to see he's finally getting involved in the offense. Cole Kmet also had himself 2 tutties. And I know T-Law's overrated, but you can't really blame this game on him. This mother fluffer, Gabe Davis, didn't drop just 1, but 2 touchdowns today. If you told me Gabe Davis had Bears money line today, I would have believed you. We had the Ravens take down the Commanders in a 1-possession game between Lamar and Jaden Daniels. But this game was all about Derrick Henry, rushing for 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. This man could really be in the MVP conversation right now. Terry had himself 2 touchdowns. It feels so good seeing this man thrive with a good quarterback finally. Eagles took down the Browns in a close game. Let me tell you, if the Eagles didn't have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith return for today's game, I think the Browns win this one. The Bucs dropped a 50-burger on the Saints. I just think about how good Baker Mayfield could have been early on in his career if he didn't start with the Cleveland Browns. Because this man finally plays for a competent team and now looks like an MVP candidate. And I won't lie, under the circumstances, losing his wide receiver 1 and Chris Olave at the beginning of the game, Spencer Rattler had a pretty good game. Texans destroy the Patriots by 20, but who's surprised? I see the Texans were missing Joe Mixon because they fed this man a lot today and he delivered. Drake May, I'll be honest, Spencer Rattler looks better than you. Packers decimated the Cardinals, but I wasn't surprised about this either. Jordan Love just went to all of his receivers today and said, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown. And we all knew this game was over when Marvin Harrison went out with a concussion. There was no way this Cardinals offense was keeping up with the Packers. The Colts take down the Titans in a close divisional battle. Colts offense just looks a lot better when Joe Flacco goes under center. I'm starting to think that Anthony Richardson should just sit out the rest of the season and learn under Joe Flacco the rest of the year. And the Tony Pollard signing for the Titans has been super underrated. This man ain't no Derrick Henry, but broken ball. The Lions absolutely whooped the Cowboys in Jerry World. This Lions offense is just so good. They got Pro Bowlers from top to bottom. Sending prayers to Anthony Richardson. He was having a Defensive Player of the Year campaign, and now he's gonna miss the rest of the season. And Cowboys, sorry to say it, but you're cooked. Cause paying Dak Prescott $60 million per year was the dumbest decision by an NFL franchise this year. Falcons took down their divisional rivals, the Panthers. This game was close for the most part, but it did get out of hand in the 4th quarter. Falcons proved today that they ain't no one-dimensional offense. Last week, they had Kirk Cousins throw for over 500 yards. This week, they have Tyler Algier running for 105 yards and Bijan Robinson running for 95. Panthers fans, let me know who you want with your top 3 pick in the draft this year. Steelers took care of business and beat down the Raiders in Vegas. I keep telling you, the Steelers are Justin Fields' team. Russell Wilson should not take a single snap for this team. Raiders fans, I knew you had no chance without Adams, but let me know who's going to be your quarterback next year, who you drafted. If you look on the bright side, Brock Bowers already looks like a future Hall of Famer. Chargers traveled to Denver and took down their divisional rivals, the Broncos. If this game had an extra quarter of playing time, I'm telling you, the Broncos would have won this game. But thanks to J.K. Dobbins handling 24 carries today, he led the team to victory. And this was a lackluster Sunday Night Football game, but nonetheless, the Bengals took down the Giants. And Joe Burrow, I didn't know you were like that. Rushing for what? A 47-yard touchdown? Didn't know you had wheels like that, my guy. And for the Giants, well, Tyrone Tracy looks pretty good. But hey, at least with all this losing, you'll draft a great quarterback next year. Just look at the bright side. You're not stuck with a shitty quarterback like Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts.